Really, the amount of support. I think the fact that we reached out to people with truth and we connected, and it wasn't about money or false promises. It made it something that you couldn't just beat.
Was there a point you thought it wouldn't work?
I've always believed in that power of the people and the integrity that comes with just being sincere.
What has been your source of inspiration?
You know, when you work with people and you see that light in people, you know, that divinity in people, that willingness to do something, that is what keeps you going, because you know that your energy is not being wasted. It's coming towards something. The whole community, we look at it, each community has unique issues that need to be addressed, and on the campaign trail we had the opportunity to interact with members of the community and look at the various problems that each community is facing. So it's not a case of one community over the other, it's rather tailoring what each community needs to its I think at this point it's a case of working as a team, and we have to do what we have to do for the community. Clote Kole is a constituency that has a lot of issues that need to be addressed, and we must address them.
Where they are voting, I said, look, stop the voting, because what is going on? My wife's name was deleted, my children's name were deleted, my brother's name was deleted, my sister's name was deleted, my best friend's name was deleted, my former propaganda secretary's name was deleted. So many fraud. They deleted names and added non-MPP people's names. They came and checked, do the exhibition. They saw their names there. Today they came, their names have been deleted. Yes, because the fraud is too much. The stealing is too much at the regional level and the computer level, the IT center. It's too much. You see, when you do that, you give somebody who's going to lose the constituency to somebody who cannot win the constituency. I'm happy to say relatively. It is not a safe seat. It's a marginal seat. Look at the number of votes number of voters, and then look at the difference. If you see a difference of 15,000 that Adom, it's no small. It's just a marginal one. I have a bigger fight ahead of me, and I win by certain things that I do in the Adom. I collected a seat from MPP when we were down by about 5,000, and we have increased it up to this time around. I'm going to increase it to 20,000 by the people of the Adom, because they know Nyama Sanamari is here to serve them.
I would say the feeling is mixed, because it's not about actually getting the nod to lead, but certainly it's about thinking of what to do to be able to bring some kind of relief to the many weak and vulnerable people within the constituency. So it's mixed. In as much as I have the nod from the people, I'm also thinking of what is it that I can do to be able to improve the life of the people within the constituency. So it's mixed. Well, I think that basically the party has helped us a lot with this new program of expanding the voting system. And that has made many of us who vied for the position to take the opportunity of going into the house rooms of people who are members of this constituency. So what it means is that already we have actually introduced ourselves to the community.
I'm okay because I needed to continue the good work that I'm doing. I know that inshallah President John Dramani Mahama will win. He will need experienced members of parliament to assist him so that he can deliver to the people of Ghana. And I see myself as one of those experienced members who will go and help President to deliver. You asked me several times what is the margin, and I told you that I'm going to win. Of course, going for a fourth time is not easy. Okay? And so I've won with a very good margin. 300 votes is big. One vote is all what I needed to win. and I have had a surplus of 299 almost.
I want to salute our great chairman, our indefatigable general secretary, our functional executive, and our national executive committee members who stood firm and resolved that universal suffrage must be the basis for the selection of our presidential and parliamentary candidates. Even when the register was being finalized, and even when it had started to be exhibited, many were those who claimed strongly that the register had been infiltrated by non-NDC members whose sole aim was to vote against our viable parliamentary candidates or vote no in the presidential ballot. I said during the Changing Lives and Transforming Ghana tour that this new system might not be perfect, but it is certainly better than the system we used previously. Most political parties use a smaller representative electoral college system. As far as I know, this is the first time in Africa or any part of the world any political party has opened up participation in such a critical process to all its members. NDC has set a standard which I'm sure will be emulated in the future by other political parties, not only in Ghana, but in Africa and the rest of the world. And the do of the doings.
So, NDC decides, and I see Aban quickly corner Vice Chairman for the ruling National Democratic Congress. Honorable Fosu Ampo for Ewa. So, good morning, Erosa for Bia Bakodia.
Adom.
Good. We know, say Brewum, but generally, Diana Abekanfa Mabatu Akoso weekend.
You need can wear the Asadama Children Ponako, sir, what me aboa. Amasa, Jumadi Akoso, Kumwasum Jukusi said, Omampany, and electoral commission for they declare no, the honor or your flag bearer, Emma NDC for the next election. In Nipa, Toma, no, Okabuma, Oche, or Habua. When you're at your num and a chili for back, it is a 95.1%. As at the time, I would declare the 265 constituencies out of the 275 constituencies. Yet to about 272 constituencies because 3 constituencies are Yam to Abakra, Natchez Osha, near Dicano. NDC for Eddie Tumi Kesee Pa na de ache omampanye ensa de to so bi no so ne se yejumadia yenye bida na ne dika ye ni bra ye sha se be decide ma ni pan bebre na we very skeptical say ade we dia yentime nya na so no de efiye ene nyamemwa ene ahoden obi ade no ho hyem ema NDC adikan aye primary sa yama your friend one man, one vote. Inipa ebro or people back on near Chile by a pommy and Timia Twaba. Now, one more day, MPs and presidential candidate. Until the other than I can say, almost said, you might dear no feeling 50 seconds here, we know. In Yama Catra, yes, idea. But I say, the end that justifies the means. At the end of the day, no. We have across the length and breadth of the country. I am very successful. BBR Crosswas Dream, Electoral Commission for the Medination, and so the Omojuma process for the mobile, so in terms of security, on provide adequate security. Apart from a few areas, true and QBC, over 95% of the constituencies and polling centers, I think if you did say it's a big victory for democracy, it's a big victory for the NDC. Almost about what the Ottawa, that is the essence of election. If you want more Omodi in Kunimuno, you have more a bomb of us. Like I say, it's a victory for the party. Only now rule be on between a player party like a between our one. If you don't make a say, what it up for what in Kunuma and what it up for Casano who said, near what didn't go, no, that's the NDC. You be here the vote, you be here the more. Into Yan Sankum and the Yama Winano, a bear near the party, no since a best party.
Right.
Now, party not in your fun and tomorrow.
Well, Hero for some yes, it's acknowledged, say, Mabo Mohammadi, especially first time I will try, sir, but just like you said, Untiminya dia unkase sin tokakra but generally across the length and breadth of the country, no, adia akoswe unity ade how kakra baby broso ebaye register na hwasem. Does this call for the issue of say yebesahwe your voter register no ye and because almost every place are challenge by no na mo register mo issue and hwasem na eka.
Because NDC register no any electoral commission for register. Until no any electoral commission in tracker bia until metisan for ye argument say NDC any program where register the call for electoral commission register. I think it's a two different stories. You can't compare apples and mangoes together. Yeah, your party register, yeah, party register. And you could say we are not very professional in terms of compilation of a mass register like this. Electoral commission for the Mojuama year, electoral commission from 1992. Any experience. One more time. Almost with the yes and Yamaya. Yen never can beer. The brave say, ye de yes, I do, ya, and Kbia. And someone you see will register money at them, and Kbia, master. Because one of the challenges I hear and they say, a very LGBT register. No, yes, say, Omunko would do within them, forms. Wow, would be also say, be as I said, the Dean Bermuno. Between that time, any time final register and buyer was so short, sir. It never be was Sanima will no say, near break a crab, be 1 week to cry. And Kbia, the final register would have been looked at. No problems, unfortunately, no. Every final register and buyer, we had barely about 48 hours to go into the election. Sir, and American say this is the first time we are so way, and as we say, Abba.
Okay.
You know, you've seen elections room, but it has no relationship at all with electoral commission register. I know to be back. I say because NDC has no problem, and our challenges were registered with electoral commission register. Yeah, we admit say we compiled it under very difficult and trying circumstances, and we believe, sir, given the chance, I can assure you as director of elections, we'll put the things right. Next time, this challenges,
Well, but probably we can still relook at the issues about the register because if the biggest opposition party, major stakeholder in this coming up election 2016, it is a critical point about the register. Now, even in your private issues, many issues with the register leading to a yes spillover, can you imagine probably the bigger picture? That is the national election. Say your challenges pertaining to your register. When we went to the forum, they said
the National Register must be audited. Obia just say, there is no way you are going to get 100% register. Ewo, Omo BMU, Ewo, we are CSC. And you know, Obia can say, yeah, National Register, and my entry. Yeah, you know, say, let us audit the register. Not in your mind, yes, NDC, there's a fear, about the say, yes, you have another 1 month, you have to audit your register. Yeah. In your mind, we can audit and then correct and get a perfect register. It's the ISA, no. The young fan say, what about for next year? Mean Cassian to NDC register in China. The American say, Nema Yahu, first engine. Let us build on what we have done and clean it and improve upon it because that is the best thing to do.
I see. But probably another observation, Usha Greater Accra, most of the aspirants, any party sympathizers, in your course to criticize heavily Greater Accra regional executives, relating to Kwaya Omususu Somode Abatono Efaso. Mube taking a special attention for Greater Accra. Namahwe, what really went into some of the allegations and accusations, Anna?
Taking special attention in all the 10 regions. As election directorate, you review of the process. Na yehu sinto ebamu na yetimi akorekino. Baby a first ahoden wono yetimi ahimukina na yetimi akoyeni. Enti no any Greater Accra we look at all over the country. Na you have a challenge nyaye na yetimi put corrective measures. So nebeya cha nema we no ochina bi ensign mabi.
Constituency said
American say overall no, this has been one of the best exercises the NDC have gone through. The party has been energized. Party has already it's made to about one constituency. I'm a be at 10,000. To about Webi. Now, Ankaye, Prime Minister, President, the last time, no, it's about 3,500 and the two about. Then, you come about 2 million, they move 1.3 million about the two about. Let's just say, a idea. I was say, Ghana for boy about in spite of all the challenges, no. Na party for Kanun Nansmo. NDC pay setters for women. Almost emission, na cabinet, internal democracy. You know, per se, by a body politics, it me a man economy.
Constituency said, I can say better about.
They say, Aka for constituency, I remember Aka Equatia and China Paga and Quanta South and K2 South and Northtown. In terms of 5 constituencies, in Aka. I was here trouble.
All right. Personally, it's a correlation to the NDC for a well-organized, a new project. To say that say for the good work. Yeah, Jerry said next time we be able to come.
Oh, next time.
Okay, we have the CP. So also the margin share. So that's it. Yeah. So, okay. All right. All right. Okay. 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 So, yeah. Kwagu can say
yes, electricity. Uko ya for 5 cedi for electricity bill. Adem say me can like hospital.
Happy birthday, Kokoma. If you were
PRDC, over from happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Stephen Kwaku Usu, we are administrator at Adom Presby JHS. Anwin sama yera anwin wa hane de mitimi kinkani na efri eye onkwada no Stephen Kwaku Usu nana sewa bonsu Usu nana ya ade Usu nana nsia sare Usu
ano King Zuba MC wo Boase Bossman say congratulations in command. Congratulations. Okay. And koma King Zuba.
All right.
Na ye ko agukensi Jaga ewo dama ngwana pay and papa.
Well, mami and Jefax for chief executive de wase onu adwuma efo nyina chiamo nyuma pa moye e de boa se bedwum e be koso. Okay, Jefax.
School e baso. Ejine enye Jefax.
Ejine enye Jefax.
Enye Jefax.
Meda Asamoah Jan ase Wallace.
Party no ko bi.
Party ko bi. They should say that I say the issue of say obi otimi tua 30,000 they check Ghana national team there o hia sa 15,000 so logic we na do no fi na say Asem say
logic yellow
pacho Asem na oka no
enti okunya no
na oje na do no fi na
na wo ho fama
obuna na ogbedo no so
na wo tia de kasai
na je so
na me tese mo si TP Mazembe of Ghana ombo
TP Mazembe 15,000
ombo kroma mo Ibrahim
Sunday
I was say school for a Sunday from some mra na ombo boy dwumedi omo ba but omo ni ma de kodintia na omo ba
and say you ko high
omo ba because so yesi yesi je kufo na se yemra
na over the weekend yanta chiki kan se
oh there be weekend idi ase want to be mani
dada na ti fa dada so obi abodam na di
ene ye abade
na me ka se won for so gutram ka sa de fufuro bi ase
so adwin ye
da be ni songo
songo be ti radio so songo adwin ye man ti ande plan mini mi oba ma
sports for na so
ka obi ti radio so na bra mo ba ye
ti asema o ka ti
edre ya unfa ye ha gbe
obi abodam na songo na
pacho mami the correct o ka se songo
abodam songo me na me ka se me na bia ma
me interview no HFM you understand but obi songo
okay so obi abodam obi ti radio so
unim le nua HFM for etugu mo kuma se anka wada enti omo na because the match was in Kumasi and omo ka chenko for say players no so mo ya mo bi anya den emesen ko hwe it was not songo the attention of the interview was not focused to songo it was songo it was
focus on anybody
it was not to songo no
okay but it's FM for
it's not to still president Nanta is still a president. For the next 4 years.
For the next 4 years, he has been given the mandate.
But he should understand. He should understand. As a president, he be a because so. I work football, Mudia. What do you
I don't know.
Ma for ya but man
you doing well but you make it
for
man can
but man can
am kwai
am for
ya man can
doing well but when you are
you know but no man pani e ko mo Ibrahim Cup no ne ba kuma ne ko e mo Ibrahim Cup no so
ade ba no ball blast
ball bi oni bucket wa bia
man pani still is
o yenya ne tapoli krampo ye so no wo ho
I'm sorry, adopted.
Oh, adopted.
Can you do more class
and also question the China so a class post
football that's all come. I football.
But not your more African leaders